If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast without any minimum amount of listeners. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download your free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kat, and I'm hosting the call tonight for the Real Girlfriends Across America. We are a company that has a foundation and a mission to build lifelong friendships with women across the globe. We will be bringing you hot topics each night, and we will always be looking for new hot topics as well. Follow us on Facebook at Real Girlfriends Across America, and our website is realgirlfriends.org. Now tonight, I have on the call with me Corinne, Tawanda, and a host of my other girlfriends. Today we are discussing girls and jealousy. Can you spot a fake friend? So how's everyone doing tonight? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, it's a little static, but we can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, so how's everyone doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Doing good over here.
I am good. So before we start off, I want to start with an icebreaker question. And what I do want you ladies to do is tell me where you're calling from, your name. And the question is, have you ever had a crush with the same guy as your girlfriend, and have you guys ever fought over him? And anyone can go first.
No, this is Tawanda, and my answer will be no, I haven't been that lucky.
Well, I'm going to make you lucky one day, Tawanda, like I said.
Are we going to like the same guy? Oh, wow, that's going to be interesting.
Oh, no, I will find you a guy. Anyone else want to share? And Tawanda, where are you calling from? You forgot to tell everyone where you're from.
I apologize. This is Tawanda. I'm calling out of Georgia.
Well, welcome, Tawanda. Anyone else want to share where they're from?
I'm Bianca from Philadelphia.
Well, hello. Who else?
Hi.
Because I do see we have several callers on over here, so I want to know where you guys are calling from.
It's Corinne. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Hello, Corinne. And anyone else want to share?
This is Destiny from Denver, and I'd have to say no. We didn't fight. We just argued.
Okay, nice. Wow. Is there a difference between arguing and is there a difference to you?
Well, no. So I guess we did kind of fight. We just didn't. I don't know. We didn't. I don't know.
Or it was like a misunderstanding. Maybe we could just say that.
Yeah. 'Cause see, I introduced her, and see, so I was the one that was supposed to get the guy because I introduced her. So technically, I had dibs first.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And how about 510? I see there's a 510 on our line. Would you like to share where you're from? And hi, what's your name, where you're from, and have you ever had a crush on the same guy as your girlfriend and you guys fought over him?
Okay, so I'm Chastity. I'm in California. No, I don't think we've really like had a crush on the same guy. I think like we find like mutual people attractive, but it's never been a thing where it's just like, oh, I want him. It's just like, yeah, they're cute, huh? Yeah, and then agree and like move on kind of thing.
Oh, that's good. And that sounds very healthy. Okay, anyone else want to share? Because I have multiple callers here, and at least tell me where you're calling from and your name.
This is Francesca. Oh, go ahead. This is Francesca. I'm calling from California.
Hello, Francesca.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward. And so so it's time to dive into the topic. So I'm excited to bring you this hot topic, girls and jealousy. Can you spot a fake friend? And I am going to make a disclaimer. I just want to say this show is not to hate on any jealous females or talk badly about them. This is a topic based on my personal experience along with my female personal friends on air today. So I don't want anyone to get offended or take things to heart. Remember, us women, we must stick together. And so I've noticed in my life experience, I've become best friends with females I've met online and businesses. In some areas, we have like-mindedness. Sometimes it's difficult to find real friends in general, which is why I'm proud to be a part of this women's platform, because our goal is to build lifelong friendships. So in today's society, women empowerment has been trending, which means us women support other women, which is amazing. And sometimes it's not always that case. So we end up coming across women who hate on us, talk about us, and always have something to say about our girls, which is also known as jealousy. And I'm not talking about jealous of a man. I'm talking about jealousy with other females. Me personally, I hate jealous women, and it makes me sad, yes, to find girls jealous of other women or even myself. And so for my first question, I want everyone just to dive in and just give me answers. Why do you think females are jealous of other females?
Insecurity.
This is Tawanda, and I would say I think that some people may be jealous of others because they're lazy. And when I say lazy, you can see someone that has the house or that has the car that has certain trappings of success, and you could really want that, but you're not really willing to do the work that she probably put in to actually get that. So it's just laziness.
No, that I can agree with you. Anyone else?
I kind of, this is Bianca.
Hi.
I kind of feel like it kind of stems from, because we've always been like groomed to compete against each other, and it always goes back to the guy. It always goes back to the guy competing over the guy.
Yes.
So it seems like it just stemmed from competing over the guy. So now she's over there, she got the house, she got the body, she got, everything's rocking over there. Naturally, she's going to be turning heads or whatever like that. I feel like it stems all the way back to that. Because for some reason, we have always been groomed to compete against each other for dudes.
No, definitely. It's just funny, like how women will fight over a guy that easy, and they'll forget what like friendship is really about. So I can totally relate to you.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Yeah. And I'm going to be calling from my friend here in California. Her name is Chastity. And I want to ask you, why do you think females are jealous of other females?
I think every situation could be different. I feel like really just depending on, who the person is and what they feel like they lack in their own life, it can kind of, be like the closing of a relationship, that one thing where it's just, it seems like you guys have like a really great friendship and everything like that, but then it's just like, they get really sensitive about something, or it's just, kind of like fake love or, fake support and things like that. But then at the end of the day, I feel like, you can kind of sense when it's genuine and stuff like that. But I feel like, different people get jealous or envious for different reasons and things like that. But they're not just always open with it.
No, I can totally agree with that. And especially, like, with me, I've even came across women. I would just ask them, like, honest questions like, oh, how do I look like in this dress? And when, like, after taking pictures, I look like a whale or I look horrible. But then I'll even have friends that are just straight, and I'll realize that some women don't even want you to look great. But for me, if I'm looking good, I want all my friends to look good with me. And if my friends don't look good, I'll make sure they look good. Yeah,
exactly.
And anyone else want to share? Why do you think females are jealous of other females?
This is Francesca calling from California. I personally think it's just mainly insecurity, and it's kind of, I forgot who mentioned it earlier, but it's something that we kind of are lacking in our own life. So in a sense, I feel like if someone is jealous with someone, I feel like they need to realize why that is, and it kind of is an opportunity for them to grow as a person. So
exactly.
I like that. Yeah.
Good.
Growth is
that's a good
necessary, especially like when you're aware, on either side of the friendship and stuff like that. I feel like it's not only like communicating that, but then also that person, taking accountability and either, working on it as a friend, or, you kind of just have to leave them.
Definitely. I agree. It's like honesty with yourself, so I think also not denying it, but just accepting that you are having like these feelings. So yeah.
Exactly. No, I agree with both you ladies, and thank you for both of your responses. And so according to Psychology Today, essentially these are the three main reasons why women are nasty with other women. So one is because of their project of their unwanted parts onto other women, especially their fear, envy, jealousy, suspicion, resentment, age, anxiety, or lack of self-esteem and confidence. And so I'll give you an example. Like there would be like a girl, like if she doesn't want to take care of herself, she'll automatically call out on a fake girl, or like a girl that works out and just be like, oh my gosh, her nose looks so big, and then she won't appreciate like a woman's body. And so sometimes it'll project on how she feels about herself, like on another woman, and she'll find flaws. And then the second one is because they can't get away with it as a sport, fun, or some kind of boredom, a delight in some spite, or because their lack of curiosity, tolerance, or difference suggests that they probably don't like people anyways. And so there are just some girls that just do it for the heck of it, and also it makes them feel better. And then lastly, because they don't have the interpersonal or intrapersonal communication skills to recognize or alter their behavior. And then they'll also be pretty much the same girls that won't even be able to call themselves out on saying like rude things. And don't get me wrong, like I'll catch myself in that position sometimes, because especially when I'm PMSing, I just start targeting because I just it just affects my mood sometimes. But sometimes I've learned how to control myself with it. And so with nasty women, it's usually their unconscious fear or need to control being triggered by a new staff member or the different woman at work who threatens them. So question number 2, what type of jealousy have you experienced with other females, and how did you overcome it? I'm going to let anyone share at this point first, since I know we have several callers. So anyone want to go first?
Well, this is Bianca, and I feel like this is the dumbest form of jealousy, but I've even experienced of someone being jealous of a friendship. Like, I have a friendship with someone, and they're jealous of our friendship, how we ride with each other, how close we are, or whatever like that. And in that situation, the girl was doing everything to try and get between us, to try and put a wedge in between our friendship, to the point where, you're saying I'm